Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at Thijs's Miracle Priest. It's been a long while since we've played a priest deck like this, and it's definitely not a deck that we have a lot of experience with, but I'm very excited to try it. For those of you who haven't seen like a miracle style of priest before, a lot of it focuses on getting radiant elementals or multiple radiant elementals down and getting a lot of value off of cards like Lyra the Sun Shard to generate a lot of spells, recasting those spells, get more value, cards like Questing Adventurer, which as we cast more and more spells, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. And we've actually got a new addition to the deck in Grave Horror. It's a card that a lot of people have been experimenting with. I know a couple of members of my community have also been experimenting with it. It's a giant, you could say, 12 mana 7/8 with Taunt that costs 1 less for each spell you've cast this game. One of the other great additions to this kind of archetype is actually Seance. This is a 2 mana spell. Choose a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. So this can let us get extra copies of Radiant Elemental. If we drop Grave Horrors for free, we can use Seance to get another Grave Horror, which will presumably also be free. Or we can use it to copy some of our win conditions like Questing Adventurer and Lyra, if we suspect that our opponent's on some kind of control list that's going to kill our boys. Outside of that, we've got a lot of very low-cost spells and low-cost minions. We've got Northshire Cleric and Saronite Taskmaster to control the board early. I actually really like Saronite Taskmaster as a way to establish your board control, so that when you do drop Questing Adventurer or Acolyte of Pain or Lyra or things like that, you actually have the potential to keep them around for a turn. If your opponent has minions on board, then they're always going to trade into them. But this just lets you have an extra chance of keeping those minions alive. We've also got a nice selection of zero-cost spells here, which we can use to combo off with Lyra or Questing Adventurer immediately. It also gives us a little bit more flexibility with our Shadow Visions, that we have such a variety of different spells to take off the Shadow Visions. It means our Shadow Visions are potentially valuable, but a lot less consistent. But I still kind of like that in this deck. Wild Pyromancer for the board clears against those other aggro decks. And that's pretty much the tail of the tape. Like I said, this is not a deck that we've played a lot of, so there's going to be a bit of a learning curve. But I'm excited to get in and play some games with this deck on the new patch. So without further ado, let's get it. Alright, here against the Hunter, we'll send back the Pyromancer, try and find a spell or something like a Powered Shield or something like that. Don't think we're going to be against, even if we're against Beast Hunter, I don't think this Wild Pyromancer is going to be too useful, especially without any spells. But I think I like this option of either Northshire or Saronite Taskmaster. Radiant Elemental is very important. Grave Horror, not a great draw. See what plan. Alright, Spell Hunter it is. Go for the Taskmaster here. What are our opponents tanking on here? Or if they're just AFK. They're taking on what secret?
Stand down.
That's pretty bad for us. Do we take the Circle of Healing to try and get a little bit of draw going on, or do we take the Seance to get another Radiant Elemental? Take the Seance. What's the win condition for this deck? So we've got some Questing Adventurers, which we can try and grow out of control. We've got Lyra, which we can get a lot of value from. Oh, it's a beast too. That's very funny. Or we've got these grave horrors, which we can combine with Seance to hopefully play more than one. I'm finally starting to put all of my decks on Hearthstone. Awesome, Daedra. I'll definitely go check them out once you do.
I wonder.
I feel like running that Saranite Taskmaster into a Wandering Monster probably wasn't a great move, hey? Yeah, probably wasn't great. Looking back on that. Pretty weak. Pretty weak play.
To my side.
Uh-oh. Going face though. How curious. Another Northshire cleric.
No!
Is someone injured? Is someone injured?
Not too quickly.
Alright, we did some stuff. We drew 6 cards. We did some things. These grave horrors are looking pretty cheap now. So maybe next turn we'll actually be able to drop them for 0? We only have 2 spells though. Depends if this Radiant Elemental lives or not.
I wonder.
They want to kill the Northshires? They're trying to set up a Rexa. Hit my highest rank so far this season, 3, and I've been 1 win away from rank 2 about 4 times now. That's always the case, especially once you get to those, those higher ranks that like each precipice is just so much harder than the last.
Consider.
Oh, we should probably play around Crushing Walls, hey? The old Crushing Walls playing around. Alright, we're in an okay position now. Depends if our opponent can turn the corner over the next couple turns, but they don't have much of a board in play. But yeah, rank 3s are definitely a rank that you should be proud of getting. Not everyone gets there. Not everyone has the time or the passion to get there. So you should definitely be happy. I teched in Hallucination because I don't have Striders. Oh, in the Rogue deck. Does Valdora Strider rotate? Is that from Kobolds and Catacombs? Or is it from Witchwood? Kinda looks like they're setting up a Rexar, hey.
Give me a quest.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. So let's kill this. Now if they Rexar, we keep both of our grave horrors unless they want to throw an axe at them. I've never gotten there. The lowest I've gotten is 7. 7's still really good. I think genuinely, if you are like, there's a lot of very vocal minorities out there who will have you believe that if you've never hit Legend, that you aren't a real Hearthstone player, and that's simply not true. You know, Legend is definitely, you know, you've got to have not only the some level of skill, but you know, most importantly, you have to have the resources. You have to have the resources to get the decks, and you have to have the time. That's the most important part. And a little bit of luck always helps. GG. Well played, Tyrant.
Light shall bring victory.
Okay, we're here up against a warrior. Very interesting. I think we'll keep the Northstrike Cleric and the Taskmaster. Pretty tempted to keep this Regenerate too. Though maybe we'll save it for I think we should probably try and find a threat first. Oh, nice. Circle of Healing. Like this selection. Hopefully we can draw into something. I think we'll drop the Taskmaster. Just threatens a little bit more. And then
Is someone injured?
Stand down!
and we could have gone for drawing 2 cards, but I think this is fine. Hopefully you don't smell during the recording. Yeah, I mean, I closed my windows, so unfortunately it seems like my apartment block, the Chinese restaurant that exists at the bottom, is doing some getting an order of fish in today. What do we do here? Do we try and land the Radiant Elemental?
I wonder.
And stick a Questing Adventurer next turn? Or do we try and stick the Questing Adventurer now? A Seance, you say? Okay, I'm gonna take this Seance.
Stand down!
Right away.
Defend the
Market
gates!
Zero? What's going on? Ooh. Militia Commander. So this is a for sure dedicated Rush Warrior. We can draw a bunch of cards here though. We may have to save this Seance for the Lyra. No Power Word Shield for the Questing Adventurer. I think that's also a reasonable line. Is taking that Power Word Shield.
I must consider.
Now we can potentially Seance the Questing Adventurer and just have double. I
wonder.
Right away.
Stand down!
Must move quickly.
think we'll save these bananas. I'm not super familiar with this deck, so take anything I say with a grain of salt. No worries. We're definitely also not familiar with this this kind of deck, but I will say it's probably the ideal deck for a Rush Warrior to be tangoing with.
Give me a quest.
Like a minion-based deck. Losing our Radiant Elemental. I think that's definitely a lesson we can learn, is that
shall not save.
and the Spellbreaker too, is that Radiant Elemental is super integral to the deck. Shadow Visions. So next turn we can go like Grave Horror, Seance, get another Grave Horror. Hopefully that will
This was
might
sent in
save
by
us.
Morgan Day to keep it
Oh
going.
my gosh! Streamlabs is having a big old issue today. Market Zero, thank you for the follow. Do I have a favorite class? Right now, what would be my favorite class? I'm not sure what my favorite class is right now. Favorite class? I mean, it was probably Hunter even before this patch. I think.
Behold the glory of a true sun.
Yeah, maybe Hunter. I'd be interested to see what Shaman does now that
Defend the gates!
Shutterwalk is gone.
Like to play with fire?
What are we doing here?
I must consider.
Awkward. You should include the deck list on your screen. Innkeeper should be helping you. If you have a bit of a look around on your screen, there should be a little innkeeper button that you can click, and that'll bring up the deck list, which you can move around. Yeah. If it's not working, let me know, but it does look like it's working for everyone else.
And ruin its ashes.
Unless you're on mobile, that's true. It won't work on mobile.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Alright. I'd say we've got, but a couple of good lessons there, mostly that, you know, we've got to save our radiant elementals, that I think sometimes we just need to go for it. And also that a lot of these warriors are going to be the rush warrior variant. So GG's. Well,
The light shall bring victory.
alright, here against the Warlock. We've got a Radiant Elemental. I think we'll send back these two. Most of the Warlocks we've been hitting lately have been even or control, so not too confident on keeping the Wild Pyromancer. I think we are just more looking for our 1-drops. Kind of unfortunate. It's Mario. How's the stream? Stream's going good. Stream's going real good. Thank you for joining us. We're playing some Miracle Priest today. One of Thijs's lists. Rank 5 for the Golden Epic? Yes, it is. And getting that Golden Epic is definitely worth it. We I actually got a golden level up, I think, from in the last couple of months. So I was very happy to send that into the sky above for 1600 dust. As we could have played a banana buffoon. We're more concerned with the bananas than the buffoon, right? I think Thijs is in like 70% of Trolldon's videos. Well, yeah, I mean, I do watch a fair few of the kind of daily moments style videos. And, you know, a lot of it's, you know, every single video there's, you know, a crypt video or two, there's a munch, there's a Thijs video or 3, there's some Trump, there's some Toast. A lot of the same recurring characters, and it makes sense because those are the guys who play the game the most. You know, they're streaming many days a week.
Right away.
Dooka dooka. But yeah, it turns out if you're streaming 8 hours a day, you probably have quite a lot of good moments. Oh! This Geist ate all our bananas. Ah, then we draw the Radiant Elemental, of course. My bananas. Ah, jeez.
I must consider.
Do you like to play with fire?
Right away.
Speak to me.
Disaster indeed. Do I have a favorite Hearthstone streamer? think Trump and Firebat are mine. I mean, I definitely have two different categories. I have my favourite Hearthstone content creators, and I have my favourite Hearthstone streamers. I think my favourite Hearthstone content creators are Toast and Day9. I think my favourite Hearthstone streamers... Regis Kilburn. Definitely jumps out as just a fantastic human being.
Let the pain speak to me.
Right away.
This deck has too many difficult decisions for me to pilot properly. I mean, most decks have some kind of learning curve, and this deck clearly has one.
Precision. Perfection.
One that we definitely wish we understood a little bit more.
Behold the glory of a new sun.
You got a seance. Alright, opponent. Got a twisting never for me? Off the top? Skull!
All will serve.
Skull! She called you a sponge. It's okay. Watch this. We're going to seance this Radiant Elemental. Play another Radiant Elemental. We're going to go off. We're going to get many Divine Spirits, a Silence, and we're going to get an Inner Fire. And our opponent's going to be real dead. And it's going to be real glorious. A sponge? Uh-oh. We did a thing.
This one will prove very useful.
We did a thing. Hey! Embrace this darkness. Oh no! The panic is real.
Panic is real.
Jeez, Streamlabs, come on. What you doing? I'm sorry Streamlabs is having a bit of a fit today, friends.
Possibilities.
Gonna have to go check that out. But yeah, that was some real rope panic going on right there. Here's a twisting now. I can cloning gallery for a Taskmaster and a Grave Horror. Tight.
Give me a quest. Give me a quest.
I kind of want to save this seance for a Grave Horror.
Is someone injured? Prove your worth.
think it comes down to the amount of time I have to learn how to pilot a deck. I gravitate to easier learning curve ones. I'm pretty sure all of the golden heroes I have are mostly from when their face decks were good. Pretty good. I mean, you should be proud of just you should be proud of getting golden heroes, you know? I for sure don't have any golden heroes. See if we can thought steal a Gul'dan. Double to file. Oh gosh.
Let's go vaporwave you I.X.
Oh my god. Please stop.
The demons are hard to find.
Oh jeez. Wait, what? Oh no. So our opponent got the treachery. They do. Oh no. Okay, discarding 2 is fine. Yeah, okay. Weird that they didn't kill this guy.
Prove your worth, Kerr.
Prove your worth, Kerr. As if I hit both defiles. Gosh. Oh, that's cute.
Bubblies and yummies!
That's curious. Considering you know I have the Godfrey.
This will be a messy.
6 cards, okay. Come on, you gotta have a Gul'dan soon. There he is. Beautiful boy.
Shadow.
I must consider.
Can I seance this? I don't think I can. I think the way that the stats line up, I can't actually like seance and full clear with a Godfrey.
I wonder.
The demons are hard to find.
Oh jeez. Certainly can't beat 2. Don't think this Grave Horror can save me.
Instead of cards.
I do have to draw it to save myself as well. So, I think this one's over. Unfortunately,
You have best.
opponent got it. Those 2 defiles off that Thought Steal. So unfortunate. Oh well. GG. Okay, we're here with Thijs's Miracle Priest. Ultimately, even though we didn't have great results, I actually really enjoyed playing this deck, and I'm looking forward to actually playing it a little bit more, getting to learn the deck, getting to learn, you know, how to navigate through some situations. Where certainly felt like there were some interactions where we, you know, threw away a really valuable resource like a Radiant Elemental, or we didn't know whether to use a Seance aggressively and try and, you know, push more out onto the board, or whether we want to save them for, you know, key targets like Questing Adventurer, Lyra, and Grave Horror. So yeah, even though we didn't like I said, didn't get the best results, really cool deck. Really looking forward to playing it a bit more. Reasonably budget too, though I can't recommend crafting cards like Lyra and Shadow Visions at this stage if you are concerned about dust, as those cards will be leaving us in a matter of months. So big shout out to Thijs, big shout out also to Roquette, R-O-Q-E-T, for sharing the deck over on Hearthstone. If you are watching on YouTube, all the links are in the description, including link over to the Hearthstone deck article. Jump over there, give the deck a +1, leave a lovely thoughtful comment, as I know you will. And until next time, stay safe, stay wavy. Bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.